In this biting January day, we remained silent for a while. Around us, nature also was quiet. It was cold, and no birds could be heard. A breeze was slowly wrapping us in its icy fingers, just enough for both of us to shiver. Still stunned by the revelation of Clara's pregnancy, I barely heard the bells of the abbey sounding none in the distance. Unsettled by my silence, Clara spoke again. "Please, don't put me down. You have no idea what it is to live in an abbey. You still see it with your child's eyes and your memories, but the reality is much different." I didn't answer. I started pacing back and forth in front of her while she kept talking. "You have to know that a lot is going on. You remember your classmates? Dido, the little boy, and cute Arlette? You thought they were orphans like you, didn't you? No, Renbaudus. They had mothers who happened to be nuns in other places. Pregnancy is common among us. I am not even talking about what's going on in monasteries. You should know better than me." She was right. That was one of my missions as a legatus for Hugh, the great abbot of Cluny. Part of my work was to visit the vast Cluniac network, trying to instill an atmosphere of celibacy and work in the dissolute habits of the monastic world. Celibacy was not something new in the religious world. Even though St. Peter himself was a married man, different councils had tried to impose celibacy among the clergy, especially among bishops. There was a lot of debate around the Unius Uxoris Vir, written by St. Paul in his epistles, where he said that bishops must be the husband of one wife. Even though enlightened minds had tried to show that the Unius Uxoris Vir was to be taken symbolically, there had been no shortage of abuse. Hence, throughout the centuries, many priests, even popes, had families. Fortunately, His Holiness Gregory VII, 15 years ago, had promulgated a very strong bulla against clerical marriage, the famous bulla Libertas Ecclesiae. This decree did not stamp out bad behavior at once, far from it, but slowly we were succeeding in making priests and monks understand that the service of God required purity. And now Clara had herself fallen into sin. What was I supposed to do? She was like my elder sister. I was so angered, even though I couldn't let her down in such a difficult situation. I stopped walking and faced her. "When is the baby due?" "By the end of August or in September," she whispered. Poor thing, not even born, but already having a soul tainted by sinful parents. Huh? All of us are born sinful, Renbaudus. Did you forget about the original sin? Clara retorted.